Hi. Today we're going to talk about challenging our thoughts, including thoughts that produce anxiety. So today we'll look at a little formula. I call it the ABCs and the 1, 2, 3s. Starting with action. Action stands for what happens. So we experience things every day, all day long. Whether the sun is shining or it's raining, whether someone is rude to us or kind to us. Those things we can't always control. We can try to control our environment as much as we can, but a lot of things are out of our control. B stands for belief. Belief is what we tell ourselves as we are experiencing those situations. A plus B equals C. When we experience something, what we tell ourselves results in how we feel and how we respond. And a lot of it depends on how we view a situation. If someone says, "Nice hat," we may say, "Oh, thank you," because we may be saying to ourselves, "Wow, it is a really nice hat. It's nice that they noticed." Or we may be really angry and frustrated because we may take "nice hat" as being sarcastic. A person can say the same thing, but how we perceive it may be different. So if we want to change how we are feeling and responding, oftentimes we need to go back and challenge our belief system, especially with anxiety thoughts. So I take a three-prong approach or 3 questions to challenge those thoughts. First of all, I write down the thoughts and I say, what evidence do I have that that thought is accurate? Okay, if the thought is not accurate, I need to cross it off. I need to remind myself that I'm having some irrational thoughts. And a little trick with that is I don't put it in the form of a question. So instead of saying, what if I get fired, I'm going to put, I will get fired, because that's the fear. Second question is, worst case scenario. What is the worst thing if our thoughts are accurate? What's going to happen? And finally, so what can I do about it? So let's say we make a mistake at work. And we are just really anxious. Oh my goodness, I've made this mistake at work. And we start having thoughts like, I'm going to get fired. Everyone's going to think I'm bad at my job. You know, if I get fired, no one will ever want to hire me again because I got fired. And then I'll have no ability to pay my bills, etc. Life is going to be over. Or I won't be able to do this career anymore. Okay, my boss is going to be angry. So if we take these and say, what evidence? So let's look at, I'm going to be fired. Well, what evidence is there that we're going to be fired? Now, if it was a really severe infraction of the policies or the rules, maybe we will be fired. Okay, then that may be a true statement. There's evidence. However, oftentimes we may say to ourselves, I'm going to be fired, and there's real no evidence. Other people have done mistakes and they haven't been fired. Okay? Second, then, we say, what's the worst case scenario? So we determine we're not going to really be fired, but our boss is going to be angry with us. Well, what's the worst thing about that? It's uncomfortable. We'll still be able to maintain our job. We'll correct whatever mistakes we made. Okay? So it may not be that bad. If, on the other hand, we have evidence that we're going to be fired, worst case scenario is, could be bad. I'm going to have to find a new job. Maybe that will mean relocating to our family someplace. Then we go to the third question. What can I do about it? Well, first of all, if I'm not going to be fired, but my boss is going to be angry, what can I do? I can change my behavior. I can talk with my boss. I can apologize. I can try to fix whatever it is. Those are the types of things that I'm looking for, problem solving. It's getting me into that human part of the brain. Okay? If I am going to get fired, then what I need to do is I need to brush off my resume. You know, those are things that I can do. I can prepare and understand unemployment laws. Okay? So we can plug these questions into almost any situation where we are stressing or upset. You know, sometimes we may be going, oh my goodness, no one's going to like me. Okay, is that a real accurate thing? Do we really have evidence that no one's going to like us? Maybe some people are not going to like us, but no one's going to like us is an irrational thought. Some people may not like us is a rational thought. So some people may not like us. What's the worst thing? Okay, think about it. If a stranger doesn't like us, we don't have to be friends with them. We don't have to really associate with them. If it's a coworker, that may be a little bit more difficult. So what can I do about it? Again, if it is someone that really is not in our life, do we really need to do anything about it? It's okay that not everyone's going to like us. If it's a coworker, how do we work with that coworker? How do we keep it professional, for example? So give these questions some thought, and hopefully this will be helpful. Thank you.